Sup Nerds, Free 99 here. Welcome back to some Pokepath TD. I'm tired of slamming my head on Route 2-4, so I've decided to give Route 3-4 a shot, maybe clear my head out of trying to figure out how to climb to the next checkpoint. So this is what the map looks like. I'm assuming they're going to come up from the top and take the water path down, around, and into this bottom left exit area. I'm not really sure. As you can see, we haven't even beaten Wave 1. But this is basically what I've come up with. Let's quickly go over it. Up in front, we have Mega Charizard X. They have 520 damage. They attack essentially once per second, 12% crit, 165 range. Burn Splash. Projectiles explode in an area, dealing half damage to nearby enemies and burning them. This is really good at the start of the wave because our opponents will have their highest health. So for the next 10 seconds, the burn will slowly chunk away at their max health, hopefully getting them down to low health for the rest of our team to whittle down. We've got Corvid here. They're filling in for Xatu, since we don't really have a mountain region to put Xatu in. They've got essentially 425 power, recharge time of basically a second, 30% crit chance, and then a range of 205 thanks to the Sylph Scope that they're holding. They are targeting invisible. This is what they can see. Hopefully they'll be able to attack at least every single invisible enemy once, so then they can be revealed for the rest of our team to take down. El Toro Fuerte is back, doing, what is this, 975 damage, but double to armor, thanks to its passive recharge time of less than a second. Critical hit chance doesn't really matter anymore because they're holding the blue bandana. Every point of crit has now become a point of guaranteed damage. A range of 235 isn't bad. So we've got anti-high health with Mega Charizard X and then anti-armor with El Toro Fuerte, the Halucha. Next to them, we've got Golduck in a pretty prime position here. They've got halves recharge time in the water, and their Spray Duck allows them to hit in an area. You're looking at about 482 damage at a recharge time of essentially 2 per second. 13% crit chance. We're not really going to bank on them curating for more damage. And a range of 155. Up in the 2 grass spots that we are allotted to, we are putting in Aura, which doesn't deal damage on its own, but thanks to their power aura, it increases the damage of all the Pokemon around them. And then their held item, the Revelation Aroma, or what I'm still calling the Star Suite, increases their range by 25, which means the Lilligant, the Golduck, and the Halucha have increased damage thanks to them. Hopefully that will be enough. If not, then I can replace them for something that will actually deal damage along the track. They could be the weak link, maybe not. We're going to find out soon enough. Backpack the Lilligant, as I said, is now dealing 786 damage. Recharge time of negative 1.2 seconds. So you're looking at, what, 765, 0.43? So about 2 attacks per second. Critical hit chance is pitiful at 5%. A range of 250, but it is a ring, which means they do have a bit of a dead zone in front of them, but they are able to hit quite a bit of the map. Lapras is up next. This is basically Water Ampharos, a power of 175, a recharge time of 1.4 seconds. They attack in an area, which means anything in this circle, when they attack, can be damaged and do have a chance to be stunned. 30% chance to be stunned for 1.5 seconds. They do have a faster recharge than stun duration. So hopefully, if we're lucky, they can like stun lock something. But we're not going to bank on it. The reason why they have decreased power and increased recharge time is the Quick Claw that they're holding. Further down the track, well, not really further down the track. Along the track, we've also got Legolas here. They do 230 damage, but they are able to shoot 2 projectiles thanks to the zoom lens. 2.3 second recharge time, critical hit of 5%. And then they have Slow Splash, Projectiles explode in an area, dealing half damage to nearby enemies, and the important part, slowing them for 2 seconds. So with 2 projectiles, they can hopefully hit a bigger area, and thus slowing the enemies gives stuff like Golduck and Hawlucha, as well as Castform and Masquerain, more time to take them out. Speaking of Masquerain, I'm pretty sure this is the first time we're using them. 0.25 second recharge time, which means they attack 4 per second with a power of 275. They have a range of 225, I believe, but they are hitting random thanks to the Spinda cocktail that I've given them to hold. So this is what that area looks like, and honestly, as long as they're dealing damage, who cares who they're targeting? We've also got the best as our last line of defense. You're looking at 651 damage at a recharge time of essentially 2 attacks per second. 10% crit chance isn't the best. And thanks to them being in the water, that's why they have increased, or yeah, faster cooldown in attacks. And then the Badge of Honor is what's giving them the extra 150 damage. Hopefully we can get to at least wave 50 like we did in 2-4, but honestly, there's only one way to find out. So we've got an invisible wave already at wave 6, and it's the Frostlass that are coming. They resist low, so Corsola won't be as helpful this time around, but hopefully the stuns from the Lapras is good enough. Another invisible wave. We took care of the first one pretty well. We are already losing our health. This isn't good. This is not good at all. Frostlass. We had an issue with like 6 of them, so this one can't be good. The fact that the Frostlasses are already showing up in the early waves makes me think we might not even make it to the 25 wave checkpoint, but let's see. More invisible waves, this time 12 frost lasts. Hopefully we can survive it. Yeah, we couldn't even make it to the first checkpoint. This is really tough one. So like I said, I think Aura might be the weakest part of the link right now. We've got this many water spaces left to mess with. We basically used up all the grass. Although if we get rid of Sunflora, we could put another grass Pokemon there, but it's pretty far away from like the path. So I don't know if anybody will be good there. And we've used up all of our regular spaces as well. So I don't know what we're gonna put in here. Definitely you gonna be gone. If we filter by water, what is there? What can we put in? Whiscash is not really that great. It's basically a second Legolas. 3 crit, 240, 553. So Legolas has faster attack speed. The problem is they have less damage than Whiscash. Also, Whiscash is a circle, while Legolas is a ring. If we move you here, you still have a bit of a dead zone. Same with this area. No matter how you look at it, you're gonna have a bit of a dead zone everywhere. This corner is terrible. I don't know why anybody would put something in that corner. So it's not them. What if we go back to like heal strats? What if we do... If we get rid of Lilligant, right? And then we put in... Where did they go? Did I ever star them to begin with? No, Whimsicott is right there. And then we give them... Do we give them the zoom lens? But then what would Legolas end up having? Let's give you the zoom lens, which frees up Legolas. Legolas can then have the light clay. So the slow lasts a little bit longer. We never added you. Add unit. The white mage can go there. Hopefully they can heal us. And then something high DPS but low cooldown gets put in the back. Inteleon? 4 seconds cut in half. Every 2 seconds they can shoot. That might not be bad. Omastar. No, I don't think so. Golisopod. Basically a 1 second cooldown. And the first attack on an enemy deals triple damage. That might not be bad. The Frostlass do have like very high health. We could also put Octillery in. 1.25 attack speed. And a pretty big area as it is. Let me see here. No. No. What if we like move you to there? You can still hit quite a bit. And then Takoyaki in the middle? This could be something. Let's go ahead and give you, what was it? The Shell Bell? No, not the Shell Bell. Art Scale, was it? Yeah. I mean, it can't be worse than our first try. Let's check this out. So we've got the Frost Blast incoming. This is basically going to be the first true test of this new layout. Let's see how well we do. Not bad, we did survive it. So good news, we're healing the damage that we're taking. Bad news, we're still taking quite a bit of beating. Hopefully this heal is enough to make us to get to the first checkpoint. So we've made it to wave 18 again. Let's see if we can take down 12 Frostlass. So we made it to wave 24, fortunately. 30 Noctowl and 15 Frostlass. I don't know if we can make it past this, to be honest with you. Yep. Unfortunately, too many Pokemon have gone through. We still haven't even made it to the first checkpoint. I think we need more damage and not attack speed. So what if we get rid of Octillery? And what if we put on Golisopod instead? And then we give them the... Where is that? The heart scale? Hopefully the first attack will be the only attack that we need to put on those Frostlass. As weird as it is, this might be the best spot for them. I think it's the biggest AoE that they have access to. Unless, of course, we put you here. And then you get this corner. Maybe this will work? Let's find out. So we've got our first test here with 6 Frostlass. Let's see how we do. So far, so good. We haven't lost any health yet. So we've made it to the Wave 13 Invisibles. I'm not entirely sure if Golisopod is attacking... No, they're not. They're targeting high armor. So that's why it didn't make much sense for who they were targeting. And we can put you first. That's good. Hopefully this will change it up and for the better. Good news, we're surviving. Bad news, it's not flawless. But hey, having health is a good thing. It means we're not gonna lose just yet. So we're back at wave 24. We've got over half our health with us. Hopefully this means that we can actually bypass this and finally reach a checkpoint. No, we died at wave 25. That sucks. We were right there. Okay, what else can we swap around here? Maybe try a Pokemon that we haven't thought of? Sharpedo, what are you looking like? 1,200 damage. Each attack reduces the recharge time by 0.3. Stacks up to 10 times. So the recharge could go down to 0.5 seconds. But it starts with an atrocious attack speed. If we give you something like a Carbos, maybe? You already get rid of the 0.5 seconds. But again, like, how often are you going to get 10 attacks off? Is the question here. Maybe we give something the Razor Claw? Or CC? 25% more damage with a sticky barb if they're attacking a slow Pokemon? That doesn't sound good enough? Maybe it's a different Pokemon that we should be looking at. Whiscash, no, I don't think so. Samurott wouldn't be good. 460 damage versus the Masquerain at 275, 0.25 attack speed. What do you end up with? Essentially faster attack speed, more power. If you can attack first, yeah, but the problem is you have more damage. but less attack speed. You have amazing range, but no damage. So maybe range isn't the problem. Maybe it's the damage, because we're not killing things. The problem is that we're not killing things. So maybe we let go of Masquerain and we put in Barbarical. And then we put you... Who has more area, you or Cast Form? Cast Form has 150. You have 140, so Cast Form can hit more. But not enough that putting you here lets you hit both sides. Yeah, I think Cast Form deserves to be in here. Because at least here they can hit both sides of the area. And then you could go maybe here? No, well, I think it is a bigger area than up here. You really only have two choices. Yeah, let's try you out in that corner. Maybe it's better, maybe it's worse, who knows? Let's find out. Wave 13 Invis. We are over half health, which is good. Let's see if this team can take down 16 Frostlass. So we made it to the wave 18 invis. We've still got pretty much 3/4 of our health still intact. So I'm gonna assume that this is slightly better than the Masquerain team. But honestly, the true test is whether or not we can get to wave 25 and beat it. So here we are back again at wave 24. We're a little bit more than half health, which I think is the same place that we were at the last time we were here. So it's really a toss-up on whether or not this will make it past wave 25. Well, we made it. For better or worse, we made it, which is really good because hitting retry here fills us up to basically 3/4 of our health. So now we can have a really good jumping off point at wave 25. Let's see if we can even touch wave like 40. So we've made it to wave 30. We've at least touched 5 more waves past the checkpoint. 10 Frostlass and 5 Glalie probably isn't that hard. So now we've got 8 Glalie, 8 Frostlass, and 24 Gastrodon. I'm hoping with the amount of Pokemon that are coming by, Whimsicott can get at least a heal or two. No, unfortunately we get stopped by wave 33, but it's actually pretty decent progress, considering they've already started throwing endgame Pokemon at us, starting from like wave 6. I think that's going to be it for this episode. As always, I've been Free99, you've all been amazing, I'll catch you next time.